Hello, good evening. It's me, Phil, talking to you from Milan. How's it going? Are you good? Are you well? Who's ready to learn English? Hello, hello. I will stop dancing when somebody says hello. We're looking at making decisions. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Oh, it's a lovely day. Well, it's a lovely evening. I think by the time I finish this lesson, it will be dark and I will be hungry. Have you all had your dinner yet? Ooh, hello, two people. Hi. Hi. I'm speaking to you. Say hello. My name's Phil. I'm speaking to you from Milan, the big Duomo, the parks, and everything. Okay, two people have disappeared now. Maybe I scared them. Oh dear. Who's ready to learn some English? I'm ready to teach, but I don't have any students. If I don't have any students, then I cannot teach. Well, I teach the computer. No, I want students. I want Italian students, French students, Spanish students. Say hello. 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 Is it me you're looking for? Hello. Talking to you from Milan. My name's Phil. It's Emma. Oh, it's always good to see Emma. How are you? It's nice to see you again. Emma Reed, with your English name. How was your day today, Emma? And what have you been up to? What's the exclamation mark? There is. Oh, what have you been up to? Okay. Oh, Emma, you are well. Good. I'm glad. I'm well too. How was your day today? What have you been up to? What's new? Okay. While you're answering that, I will start the focus. Oh, I'm very well, thank you, Emma. Thank you for asking. Emma says she's been painting a lot. Lovely. Are you painting like an artist, or you painting pictures, or are you painting? Are you doing DIY, do it yourself, like painting the walls? I think maybe Emma, you told me you are an artist and you like painting in your free time. That's really cool. I'm somewhat of an artist myself. But a musical artist. Um, but yeah, I wish I had um, more of an artistic bone in my body, and I don't. That's right. I remembered. All right. Well, Emma, it looks like it's just me and you. Are you ready? You ready to learn some English? Okay. Sharing screen. Oh, another question. What do you play? I play piano, um, mostly mostly covers of yeah, I play mostly covers. I don't know why I'm writing. Why am I typing? I play mostly covers of rock or pop music, but I've also written a couple of things before as well. Once I made a piano duet, which I'm well, and then I lost it. But yeah, I play the piano. Do you play an instrument, Emma? Can you play anything? Would you like to be able to play something? Okay, making decisions. Today we're making decisions using advanced comparatives. Okay. Now then, we got 4 questions, Emma, and anybody else who's listening. Um, Answer some of the questions in the comments. Numero uno, are you a decisive or an indecisive person? Be careful with your pronunciation. Decisive or indecisive. It means can you make decisions quickly, or do you take forever to make a decision about something? Um, okay. Emma says she doesn't play anything, but she would love to learn how to play. Very good. It's never too late, Emma. You can learn to play an instrument even when you are 100 years old. You can start learning to play. So I absolutely recommend it. And maybe I should learn how to paint as well. Um, okay, so question number 1, are you a decisive or indecisive person? Can you make decisions quickly? Number 2, what is the best decision you've ever made? Well, for me, that's pretty straightforward. The best decision I ever made was to move to Italy and to become an English teacher. I'm very, very glad that I moved to Italy because I've met some incredible people, some lifelong friends. Um, what is the worst decision you've ever made? Oh, goodness. Too many beers. Too many. I think probably, yeah, probably alcohol related, that number 3. I don't have a problem, but, I'm a very sociable person, so I like to go out, but yeah, number 3 is probably alcohol related. But um, so nothing disastrous, nothing major. Number 4, what was the toughest decision you've had to make? The toughest. Tough means difficult. Tough. Okay. Emma says that she's a decisive person. She knows what she wants, and she's very stubborn. Right. Can you say hard-headed? You can say hard-headed, but I'm not sure if it means stubborn. Let me see the definition of hard-headed. Hard-headed, practical and realistic, not Sentimental. Like a hard-headed businessman needs to make tough decisions. So maybe you can then. Yeah, you can say hard-headed. Makes decisions without being sentimental. Okay. It's nice to know that you're happy here. Well, it's good. Yeah, I mean, at the moment at the moment it's not great, but soon I will enjoy it once again. Emma says yes, she's only stubborn. Well, that's good. Um, no problems. Okay. What's the best decision you've ever made, Emma? Let me know. What's the best decision you've ever made? Was it to start a job, perhaps, or to take up a hobby? Or to take up a new hobby, to move somewhere. What was the best decision you've ever made? There we go. The best decision that Emma has ever made was going to art school. Lovely. Very good. Okay. What is the worst decision you've ever made? Yeah, well, yes, as I said, probably having one too many. How about you? Or maybe if you don't want to tell me the worst decision, that's fine. Um, maybe the toughest. The toughest. That's also difficult. Um, I don't know. My life's been pretty easy to make decisions. Maybe it was which university I should join. That was a tough decision, or what I should study, because I was too young. I went to university when I was 18, and that for me was too young to go to university. But yeah, it was a tough decision to know what I wanted to do at that age, and I wish that I had decided to go at a later when I was older, like now. Um, yeah. Well, if you think of something, Emma, let me know. In the meantime, we can move on. Oh, oh dear. I just noticed I spelled hobby incorrectly. Hobby should be with a Y. Okay. Emma says she doesn't like regretting anything. We always learn something from our experiences. That's very true. Yeah. Um, how can we develop if we don't learn from our mistakes? Absolutely. The toughest is leaving her hometown and moving to a big city. Yeah. Um, yeah, I live in Milan, so I think I can understand that to a certain extent. Yeah, it's not easy leaving the comforts of familiarity, um, being used to your surroundings, moving to somewhere new. Yeah, it's not an easy decision to make. Okay. Um, all right. Moving on now. Okay, Emma. What I'd like you to do is move these phrases to the correct um, column. Does it show certainty or doubt? So we can number the phrases, so you don't have to write the entire phrase. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are they certain? Do they show certainty and doubt? So maybe you could go certainty 2, 6, and 4. Doubt 1, 7, and 8. Okay, well, if you like. Okay, so we're straight in there with number 1. Yes, it shows doubt. I can't make up my mind. Very good. In 2 minds. Yeah, it must be doubt. It is. Very good. Number 3, certainty. Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't be more sure. It's clear as day. That is a nice phrase. It's obvious, if you like. It's absolutely clear as day. Where are we? I couldn't be more sure. 3, certainty. Number 4, I'm not convinced, is doubt. Okay, I'm not convinced. I'm convinced would be certain. Maybe it's a low level of certainty. Okay. Number 5, I would do it without hesitation. Yeah, absolutely. That's certainty. Okay, she's made up her mind. It's just, we've already we got. She's made up her mind. Yeah, is certainty. 7 is doubt. Yeah, it's a question. Very good. And you know what to do. It's certainty. Okay. So Emma, if you would like to take a screenshot on your phone or on your laptop, take a screenshot so you have all these phrases in the category. Or anybody who's listening, take a screenshot so you have these phrases there that you can use at a later time. Okay. Okay. Well, it says here, come up with some examples. Now, you can give me an example, one of certainty and one of doubt. Okay. Okay. Remember, you can also say it's clear as day when you're certain. Thank you very much. And doubt. You say I'm in. Yeah, I can't make up my mind. To make up one's mind means to make a decision. Come on, is it yes or no? It can be an instruction. Make up your mind. Come on, tell me what's the answer. Make up your mind. Okay. Another nice phrase is I'm torn. Like a piece of paper. I'm torn. I don't know. I'm in two. I'm in two. I'm torn. I don't know which decision to make. This shows doubt. I'm torn, or I'm in two minds. Okay, so give me an example of a phrase using certainty or a context. And so one for certainty and one for doubt. It could be, you know, a mini conversation, like lovely. So she couldn't be more sure she's going to a park when this lockdown is over. Yeah, absolutely. Good. I'm in two minds about what to do when lockdown is over. Should I go to a park and go for a walk around Milan, or should I go to the pub? Exactly, yeah, yeah. I'm torn about something. Oh, I'm torn. I'm torn about. I'm torn about. Let me check. You can just simply say I'm torn, like without the preposition. Let me just check. I'm torn about. Yeah, yeah. You can. Or maybe I'm torn between, or I'm torn about whether blah or not, whether to do this or to do that. Or I'm torn between going to the mountains or to the beach. I'm torn between these two. Would you like to give me an example, Emma, so we know that you're okay? Oh, I've already made up my mind. I'm going to call him later. Okay. Mysterious. That sounds either romantic or ominous. Like, ooh, oh dear. Or maybe romantic and ominous. No, that's impossible. Okay. I'm going to give you a decision. Well, I'm going to give you a situation, and you need to think of what decision to make. Okay. So looking at the title and underneath the title, a coffee shop conundrum. Now, a conundrum is a puzzle. Or confusion. Puzzle. A puzzle, I think, is the best way to describe it. Okay. Emma said also, I'm torn between lasagna and chicken pie for dinner. Oh, wow. What a choice. Definitely chicken pie. Couldn't be more sure. Okay, so coffee shop conundrum. Read each choice and make your best decision. So here's the situation, right? The situation is you're in a hurry to go to work, but you need your morning coffee. There is a cafe around the corner that is cheap and quick, but another one slightly farther away that serves a better coffee and croissants. Croissants. Do you A, just settle for a quick, cheap coffee? B, speed walk to the better spot and hope you'll make it on time? Okay, so here are the phrases as well on the left-hand side. I can't make up my mind. I'm in two minds. I couldn't be more sure. I'm not convinced. We'll do it without hesitation. I've made up my mind. What am I going to do? Am I doing the right thing? I know what to do. Tell me, Emma, A or B, and use a phrase as well when you've made up your mind. Have you made up your mind? Let me know. I know what to do. I've made up my mind. Let's see if you. Yes, we agree. Yeah, me too. I would do it without hesitation, speed walk, and get good coffee. I mean, for sure. Work. Wait. Come on. Absolutely. Live. We got to live a little. Right. Any vocabulary there that you're not sure about before I continue? Hurry. Dare in fretta. Settle. To settle for something. So when you have a decision, you settle for this for something that is of less quality or something that is not so good. You settle for option B. Okay. It's clear as day. Fantastic. Let's move on. Okay. Good. Next situation. Party poser. Okay. So remember, like poser, person who poses. Like that's a pose. Okay. Now, read the choice and make your best decision. Notice, Emma. We don't say take a decision. A lot of people say to take a decision, but it's not really correct. We don't really say it. Maybe if somebody takes ownership of the decision, but usually you make a decision. It's just a common mistake that people say to take a decision or just to decide. So you're doing a last minute review for an English exam tomorrow. You're cramming, I think is the best way. Cramming for an exam, which means you are trying to fit as much information into your head as possible. You're cramming for an exam, last minute review, and your friend's having a big party and you said you'd stop by. Now you're not so sure that's a good idea. Do you stay at home? You prefer to study now and feel guilty tomorrow? Or go? You'd sooner get a few questions wrong than stress. Exactly, Emma. Very good. Yeah, you can just say decide. So, what's it to be? What's it to be? Means what's your decision? What's your answer? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I think Emma, you're taking more time. Maybe you're in two minds about this one. Am I right? Okay, Emma said, I think I'm going to the party. Am I doing the right thing? I don't know. I mean, it depends on the occasion. You know, if it's to celebrate a wedding, maybe, or a graduation, you know, something really important, then fuck it, go to the party. You know, you only live once. Otherwise, you know, if it's just a normal Friday night, don't how do you say don't there's a phrase that we use called FOMO. Yes, I'm in two minds. Don't worry about FOMO. FOMO is fear of missing out, fear that you're missing an occasion. Don't succumb. What's the word? Succumb. Um, so go home, study. That's my decision. Don't succumb to FOMO. I did not think that I would be saying that sentence today. Or YOLO, yeah, you only live once. So FOMO, just to write it down, fear of missing out. It's a thing. It exists. Okay. Emma said she's never heard FOMO. Interesting. That's what I'm here for. Next, job junction. Junction, like a crossroads. If you are at a crossroads in your life, it could go one way or another. So read each choice and make your decision. Explain why. You've been at your stable job for a while. A while should be two words. You're thankful you still have one, but it's not in the field you want. You get an offer from an exciting job, but it's only a 9-month contract. Do you stay at your job? Stability is much more important. Or take it. You'd rather take the risk than become complacent. What's it to be? What's it to be? Do you know what to do? Pressure, pressure. Have you made up your mind? Yeah, that it is misspelled. A while. Now, I think a while is a word. To wait a while. Stand, as a preface. Okay. So without for, you can use a while, like stand here a while, instead of stand here for a while. Okay. If you use a preposition, it should be a while. If not, then a while. Okay. Emma said she knows what to do. She'd take the other job. Fantastic. You're a very decisive person, Emma. In these situations, you're being very decisive. You know what to do. Good. I'm sure people could count on you in a heated situation, difficult situation. Emma says her explanation, which is, I would rather pursue my dreams and try something that would bring me closer to my passion. Excellent. Yeah. You could also say something that would bring me closer to fulfilling your dream, or fulfilling your objective. Okay, it's a nice word, fulfill. It's not a word that is often used by my Italian students. They usually say reach, but fulfill is a better word sometimes. I hope so too. My pleasure. Okay, well, I'm torn. I have to say I'm torn about this one. It depends. It depends on how much I enjoy. If I really enjoy my job, if I'm really happy, then I would stay. But I think if if you're unhappy, then you need to change something, and from discomfort comes change. You would then take a risk um, and start a new job. Okay, to fulfill, yeah, fulfill means to reach. Hang on. Let me see how word reference says it in Italian. We got svolgere, complete, to keep, satisfy. I think in this case, you could say to satisfy as well. Okay, to satisfy your dream. Well, actually, no, I don't know. Fulfill is better. But yeah, means to complete, sort of. All right. Now, Emma. Oh yes, your happiness is the most important thing. Yes, it is. Not only my happiness, yes, happiness in general, yeah. Um, if you don't feel content, then yeah, change something. All right, so we're looking at advanced comparatives now, Emma. I'd like you to fill in the gap, okay, with the words below. We got would, far better, marginally, sooner, and considerably. So number one, stability is then an exciting but risky opportunity. Number two, I rather be boring and stable than exciting and unreliable. Number three, good coffee at a bar with slow service is only better than quick, mediocre coffee. Time is money. Number four, spending time with your family and making less money is better than being rich, stressed, and lonely. And number five, I'd cook the scraps I have at home than fill my stomach with unhealthy fast food. Okay, far better. Yeah. Would. Yep. Keep going. I think, yeah, only marginally. You can also say slightly, only slightly better. Or even ever so slightly. Like really, really, just ever so slightly. Tiny, tiny different. The time is making money is considerably better. Lovely. Yeah. You can even say far better. Or way better. but that's informal. Oh, Italian food is way better than English food. Yeah, it's just informal. And so that means the last one, I'd sooner. Yeah, well done, Emma. Top marks, 100%. Good job. I would sooner. Can you make another example with sooner? Sure. So you would sooner do this than that. Ooh. I'd sooner. Oh, okay. I'm trying not to be vulgar. It's difficult not to be vulgar in this part. But okay. I'd sooner walk over hot coal than watch blasted another terrible Adam Sandler movie. Excuse me, Adam Sandler movie. You know who is Adam Sandler? He's a terrible American comedian. Oh God! And I'd sooner walk over hot coal than, or I'd sooner jump from an aeroplane. You know, I would do this um, much sooner than doing that. Excellent. Really, I went to the cinema once. I saw a film called "You Don't Mess with the Zohan." I mean, it was just devastatingly awful, just awful, awful movie. Just he makes so much money out of it. So it's similar to would rather. Yes, 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 yes. But I'd sooner. It's probably it elevates your English a little bit, and we often use it in a case that you would rather do something drastic than this. You know, I'd sooner jump from an aeroplane. I'd sooner walk over hot coal. So maybe Emma, if a guy came up to you in a bar, for example, and and said, "Oh, can I buy you a drink?" He's like, "Oh no, I'd sooner," or as an example. Um, but yeah, or I don't know. Yeah, you you can use this to insult someone if you like. Good. Okay. All right. So level also art and job. Oh well, art and job. Okay. Now, oh, oops. So, or maybe you want to just take another screenshot. Screenshots. The guy would have to be awful, awful. Yes, yes. Yeah, I mean, it's quite an insult. You know, I'd sooner do anything. Okay, done. Emma, good. Okay, moving on then. So let's choose this one because it's more suitable for you. This is our last situation for today, and then we'll finish. Well, thank you very much, Emma. You flatter me. Um, art or job? Before I get embarrassed. Read each choice, use comparatives to weigh the options, then make a decision. To weigh up the options. Okay, so you're a struggling artist with an evening job at a bar. It's barely enough for you to get by, and it takes up your evenings. You're tired when you get home, which takes away from your time and energy spent on art the next day. You wonder if you should leave your job, invest all your time in art, and try selling it at outdoor markets to local galleries and websites. But if you leave the bar, you can't come back. Okay, now, putting it all together, I want you to use a certainty or doubt phrase from before, and I want you to use an advanced comparative in your answer, okay? Yes, to weigh something up is a separable phrasal verb. To weigh something up means to evaluate, yeah. Pros and cons. Okay. So some other difficult vocabulary there, barely enough to get by. Okay, the time when you get home. To get by means to survive. Like some people say, "Oh, I know enough French to get by." I know enough French to get by, and it means that I could live, I could survive in France on my French. Okay. Take your time with this decision. I think I know what your option will be, but use. Okay, you got your answer. Emma says, I would be in two minds about it at first, but I'd sooner be happy and make art than stay in a terrible job. That's fantastic. That is really good. Well done, Emma. So we've got I'd be in two minds. So a doubt phrase, or you can also say I would be torn, or I wouldn't be able to make my mind up at first. To make my mind up. But I'd sooner, I'd rather, like, as you said before, I'd sooner be happy, make art than stay in a terrible job. Fantastic. And we continues, the world is very uncertain, and having a bad job is only marginally better than making a risk. Now we say to take a risk, not make. To take a risk. So it's only marginally better than taking a risk. That's very good. Yeah, and I absolutely agree. Yeah. Well, maybe having a stable job that you don't like is only marginally better than losing your job and taking a risk. Exactly. Good job, Emma. Okay. I think we're finished. I don't know what more to say, apart from we can summarize today's lesson. So first of all, we looked at different phrases used for certainty and doubt. Okay, certainty, I couldn't be more sure, I would do it in a hesitation. She's already made up her mind, I know what to do. Doubt, I can't make up my mind, he's in two minds about it, I'm not convinced, and am I doing the right thing? And then we saw phrases like FOMO. Remember FOMO? Oh, so Also, I'm torn. Or I can't make up my mind. And we say I'm torn between, or I'm torn about whether to do something or not. It's clear as day. It's obvious. It's clear as day. Cramming. It means to do last minute review for an exam. It's like because it's like forcing in the information, just cramming it inside. What's it to be means what's your decision? FOMO, don't succumb to FOMO, which means fear of missing out. We got a while and a while. And to fulfill, which means to complete. Yeah, to fulfill your dream. And then we got far better, marginally or slightly better, or ever so slightly better, considerably. Also say way better, like that's so much better, but that's informal. And then I'd sooner. So I'd sooner walk over hot coal than watch another terrible Adam Sandler movie. God, he's awful. And yeah, to weigh up means to evaluate the pros and cons. And to get by means to survive. Okay. Exactly. FOMO. Emma, thank God you were here today. Otherwise, this would have been a very boring hour. Thank you ever so much for joining, and I hope you have a wonderful Thursday night and weekend. Stay safe, stay inside, and I'll see you again soon. Take care of yourself. Take everybody that's listening, take care of yourselves. All right. Bye bye.